Alright, in this Geek Tip video I want to show you how to clean up and reset Microsoft Edge. So let's go ahead and start. We'll go up here to the three horizontal dots. We're going to go to Settings and More. Bring it down. We'll go down to Settings. So let's go ahead and we'll start going through the settings here. There are 17 different categories here that we're going to go through, and we'll just kind of run through them and describe all of them and determine which ones we can use to clean up and reset Edge. So profiles, well, basically this is setting up your user profiles, and if you like, you can tie it in to your Microsoft account, and then you can do synchronization across other systems with Edge, and you can sync it with your phone and blah 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 blah. We'll cover that when we get to it. It's down here in the later setting here. So that's basically profiles, personal settings, personal preferences, privacy and security. Now the one place we want to check here is we want to make sure tracking prevention. We want to make sure that default settings are there. Everything looks good. So clear browsing data. If you prefer to, you can actually go in here and you can clear your data. I recommend using the default settings here. Do not clear your passwords, your data, site permissions. No, you don't do that. Browsing history, download history, cookies, and caches. Yeah, that's the only things you really want to clear there. But you can actually set it to you clear all this different type of data when you close your browser. It's a good idea too. So yeah, you might want to have your cookies and other site data cleared out when you actually close the browser. So alright, so let's get back here. We're going to go back, privacy and search. These are pretty much default settings in here. Nothing in here I don't think you really need to worry about. I definitely want to make sure that check your DNS. Make sure it's using your computer's DNS. So other than that, it looks good. Search connected. One section in here you want to check is your address bar. Make sure your search engines are correct. Make sure you don't have any unsuspicious or unknown search engine in here. If you do, click the three horizontal dots, edit, get rid of them. So that's one place you definitely want to take a look at. So I think we're pretty much clear there. Appearance, personal preferences here, Copilot, it's up to you, personal preference. Start home and new tab page. Definitely want to check, make sure that the browser isn't opening up web pages that you don't want open. So you can definitely go in here and you can clear all the save tabs, and well, you also can change your home page button, so, and your new tab page button. So share, copy and paste, personal preferences, cookie and site permissions. Here we go again. Basically you go in here, set these up any way you like. Default settings are perfectly fine. So there's your clear on exit. Basically we had that back up on privacy search. So, and of course you've got your site permissions in here. If you've got any particular pages or sites that you go to, you have to have specific settings. That's where you go. Default browser. If you've got more than one browser installed, it'll give you the option to make Edge your default browser. There's also the ability to set up Internet Explorer compatibility. If you have a corporate website that still uses ActiveX controls. You may want to look into that. So, languages, personal preference, downloads, personal preferences, accessibility, of course, personal preferences again, system and performance. This is where you check. You want to get in there in the system, continue running background extensions and apps when Microsoft Edge is closed. Definitely do not want to have that open unless an application tells you that it needs to have Edge running in the background. I would not allow Edge to run in the background. You get a lot of junkware, spyware, malware that will run as an extension inside of Edge. The problem is, if you allow it to run when it's closed, basically you'll never know that it's running, and it can set itself up to where Edge starts when you log on, and before you know it, you just have that malware, junkware, adware being loaded every time you log onto your computer. So definitely turn off the continuing running the background extensions unless you have an application that requires it. Turn it off. Family safety. This is a feature that's incorporated in with the Microsoft accounts. So we have an article over on Geeks in Phoenix on how to set this up. So if you go over and view the written blog for this that has this video in it, you'll actually find the link to that other page. So printers, self-explanatory. Basically all it does is open up the printers and scanners section inside of the settings app. Phone devices, this is tied in with the profiles up here. Basically you set up sync and it will synchronize your profiles with other Edge browsers on computers or phones or whatever. So reset settings. This is this is one of those where the system just doesn't, Edge just doesn't want to work for you, and this is the best way to go about resetting it. It will erase passwords, save sites, history. It will do it all. So be careful. Use this as a second last resort. So, and then you got about Microsoft Edge, which is basically if there was any updates, they would update it right then and there. So it's pretty much all self-explanatory. Now let's go into extensions. We definitely want to take a look and see about extensions. If you go in here and you see extensions that you don't recognize, you don't know where they came from, they feel suspicious, you can actually remove them or just disable them. Okay? So, definitely, if you don't recognize an extension and it's unfamiliar to you, turn it off. See if it, affects the way Edge works for you. If it doesn't work properly for you, you can turn it back on. If it works good, you don't know anything about that browser, about that extension, go back in and delete it, get rid of it. So, alright, so the next best thing you can do, and this is about it, you cannot uninstall Edge. It's built into Windows just like Internet Explorer, but you can reset it. So let's go ahead. I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. We're going to close Edge. Let's go into settings, go to apps. We're going to go to installed apps in Windows 11. It is it's called apps and features in Windows 10. So basically you just go down here to 3 horizontal dots for Microsoft Edge. We click on modify and we click on repair, and basically it will repair and reinstall the browser, and it keeps your data and settings. So And that is the way to clean up and reset Microsoft Edge. For more geek tips, go on over to geeksinphoenix.com. Alright, have a great day.